that he did on our wedding day.
6.2-liter small block V8
Hey, bye for now.
Match that with the
For now, we're coming back.
6-speed automatic transmission. And you find yourself behind the wheel of an engine producing 400 horsepower with 410 pound-feet of torque. But if you do go with our standard transmission, the 6-speed manual on our Camaro SS, 426 horsepower with 420 pound-foot of torque. Perfectly engineered with a near 50-50 weight distribution for ride and handling, the Camaro features a twin ball joint strut front suspension with an independent rear suspension for increased refinement that the competition cannot match. The Camaro sets itself apart from the crowd with a bold and powerful look that honors its heritage, both inside as well as out. You'll see echoes of our first generation Camaro starting right here up front with that distinctive, slightly V-shaped face. Now that front grille incorporates new contemporary Chevrolet bow tie design, and if you see those fog lamps, they're standard on the LT and SS models. They highlight Camaro's wide, aggressive stance. Now you follow this power bulge of the hood all the way up to this low-profile reverse mohawk roof. It's an extension of the twin cockpit theme you'll experience once inside. This one-piece body-size stamping here gives our Camaro bold and strong fender shapes, as well as muscular rear shoulders. And if you take a look right from that rear wheel, you'll see those 3 slashes, the gills. It's just another callback to our first generation Camaros. Now the Camaro has a strong road presence as well, and that's due in part to the standard 18-inch Heritage steel wheels. 18 or 19-inch aluminum wheels are available with our LT trim level, and if you do go with our performance-oriented SS model, you'll receive standard large 20-inch aluminum wheels, as well as 4-piston Brembo brakes, a unique front fascia, and SS-specific badging. Now if you look to my left here, you'll find the sinister Camaro Black concept. I'll go into more detail about why this is a concept and the modifications to it in just a moment, but it is pertinent to tell you now that the Camaro Black concept is equipped with the RS, the Rally Sport Appearance Package, that is available on the LT trim level as well as the SS, so you can once again have a Camaro SS RS. Now what comes in that RS Appearance Package are those HID, the High Intensity Discharge headlamps, with that halo ring. But they will not be red, that's one of the modifications done to this particular vehicle, but they will be a bright white, like you see here on the Camaro to my right. Now also in that RS Appearance Package, you do receive 20-inch midnight silver wheels that you do see here equipped on the SS RS on the floor. You'll also receive a raised hood, a rear spoiler, darkened tail lamps, and this body piece molding. Will be painted to match the exterior color of your Camaro, all in that RS Appearance Package. And once again, I'll go into more detail about the Camaro Black concept in just a moment. But as we dive into the interior of our 2010 Chevrolet Camaro, we want our interior to pay homage to the first generation Camaros, as well as their enthusiasts. That is why we add a 4-pack gauge cluster right in front of the shifty knob, as well as the round gauge and square hole design with that speedometer and tachometer that's located directly in front of that deep dish 3-spoke steering wheel. All these factors reminiscent of the late 60s Camaros. But we also want our interior to appeal to a more modern audience. After all, we are talking about a 21st century modern day sports car. That is why we added ambient lighting inside the vehicle. Now you'll find that ambient lighting right here in the door panel, right above that door trim insert, and that will match the LED backlighting of the gauges. And lastly, we want the technology inside our Chevrolet Camaro to be modern as well. Therefore, when you are listening to Sirius XM satellite radio, which you receive a 3-month trial of, you will be listening through a 9-speaker Boston Acoustics premium audio system. We also added a USB port for connectivity, an auxiliary jack to plug into your iPod or any other MP3 device, as well as a capability to control that MP3 device with the radio dials, as well as the steering wheel mounted controls, and Bluetooth technology. So you keep your eyes on the road and you stay off your cell phone. Now, as we discuss the interior of our Camaro, as well as any vehicle here at General Motors, the most important factor is safety. Ladies and gentlemen, with a 2010 Chevrolet Camaro, you do receive inside 6 standard airbags. We expect 5-star crash test ratings all across the board, and you do have the peace of mind knowing that you're sitting inside a vehicle equipped with a high-strength steel roll cage. Now, hopefully I never have to test that roll cage though, because with our 2010 Camaro, you do receive standard stability stability control, as well as a 4-wheel anti-lock braking system, all helping you to keep your Camaro on the pavement. But in the unlikely event that you do need assistance, roadside assistance is provided as part of OnStar, which you receive with the upgraded directions and connections plan free for the first year, also giving you turn-by-turn auditory navigation. Now, if you'd like to learn more about OnStar, if you can find right behind me, the lovely Maria. She has given OnStar demonstrations at the Red Tahoe, so she can tell you more about what OnStar has to offer. Now, we first unveiled our concept version of the 5th generation Camaro right here in Detroit at the North American International Auto Show in 2006. Since then, we told you that our production version was going to be 96% identical to that concept. And I hope that you agree when you take a look at our production 2010 Chevrolet Camaro that we stayed true to that promise, providing a powerful yet refined 21st century sports car. Now, I promise to give you more information about this Camaro Black concept here, and the reason why this is built and on display here today, folks, is we want to show you what you can do to personalize the Camaro once it's in your hands. So the Camaro Black concept is a combination of both the V6 production Camaro, although this could be done with a V8, as well as GM accessories and aftermarket or body shop parts. So we consider this a concept simply because this is not a package you can order exactly as shown directly through General Motors. What you can't order through GM, the GM accessories that will be applied at the dealership, is a ground effects kit. So you get that front splitter, the side rocker moldings, as well as that rear diffuser, and the wheel package. But then the body shop, darken the larger spokes of the wheels. When they come through GM accessories, there will be a chrome like you see in the convertible Corvette to my right. And then an aftermarket company provide that halo red ring. And then the body shop provide a flat matte finish paint on the hood. They darken the front grille, provided a flat matte finish on the rear spoiler, and then they darken the chrome surrounding the rear tail lamps. And they also darken the chrome surrounding the exhaust tips. And then they went to work inside. They darkened the sill plate. They changed the stitching on the leather seats. They changed the leather on the seats to a suede. They changed the faceplates on the gauges to a silver. And lastly, they provided ambient lighting at the foot pedal area. Red lighting to match this halo right up front and create the sinister Camaro Black concept. So once again, this is one of many options that you have to personalize the Camaro V6 or V8 once it becomes yours. Now I'm sure the lasting questions are when and how much. Well, I'm pleased to announce that our entry-level 2010 Chevrolet Camaro with that V6 304 horsepower engine starts off at $22,995. You want a 400 plus horsepower Chevrolet Camaro? $30,995. And if you want that top-of-the-line trim level, we call it a 2SS with all the interior amenities before you start adding exterior accessories, $34,180. Production begins on our Chevrolet Camaro March 16th, so look for it shortly afterwards. In the meantime, this is the first auto show where the general public has been able to sit inside one of our Chevrolet Camaros. We do have a 2SS top of the line with an RS appearance package on the floor in Victory Red. It is one of 10 exterior colors you'll have to choose from, so get inside, get a feel for our Camaro. Also take the time to head downstairs where we have an eco experience going on, where you can ride in one of our gas-friendly, gas-free, fuel-efficient vehicles, such as our Equinox fuel cell vehicle part of Project Driveway. And stick around because I do have informational brochures specific to the Camaro to hand out after my presentation. And also take the time to see some of our other great Chevrolet displays. For example, we do have our newly unveiled right here at the North American International Auto Show, our Chevrolet Orlando concept to my right that Eva will tell you all about in just a moment. If you have any other questions, my name is Brian. Please feel free to ask me or any of our product specialists on the floor. Thank you for visiting with us at Chevrolet, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at the North American International Auto Show. Thank you, everyone.
V6.
Party brochure.
What?
You guys gonna spend some time on this vehicle?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks.
Obsessed.
Not obsessed. I wouldn't go that far.
I guess you want.
Good, how
Good, how
are
are
you?
you?
That was